Hey, welcome back. We have a pen here. Could not be more excited for this one. Sort of interesting development recently. I've just seen more, for whatever reason, smooth precision pens selling or trading on the secondary than I was seeing for a while. I don't know if there's some cause behind that, but yeah, it's been good to see some folks get their hands on those after maybe being on the search for a while. And there has been one that I have been trying to get for quite some time. Missed this when it came out, regretted it, and I'm very pleased to have finally get it in hand. And long story on how we got here, but yeah, here it is. Oh man, it's even better in person than I thought it would be. That is so nice. So there it is, the Smooth Precision Pens Jigsaw. It's the version 2.2 Jigsaw in Zirconium. Oh my gosh, so smooth. So smooth. Now, this particular one was converted to a Parker size. You can see the Parker refill in there, even though this is a full-size pen. Yep, there it is. There's a spacer. This was an original Smooth Precision pen spacer. I don't know if that arrow means it's supposed to go up or down. That's sort of interesting. Does this mean that this spacer goes in this way? Probably, but who knows? You would intuitively kind of think the spacer should point the direction of the refill or something, but anyways, the seller or trader, because I traded one of my nice pens, my Focus Works. I had a Sideswipe, one of the first production runs. The trader or seller, trader sounds like the wrong kind of trader. The person I traded with had to swap this out to a Parker. Now I think I have I have a non-original pen. I can take the G2 tip from that because G2 is my preference and throw it over here. This is already not original. You can see it has a titanium instead of a zirconium bolt and a titanium top, because I just did a body swap here. I was able to eventually track down a nice zirconium pocket clip, so that's really nice on this example here. But because of that, I could always just trade out this G2 nose onto here and feel pretty good about it overall. But anyways, man, that is really remarkable. So I'm gonna give you some close-ups here. Sorry, my hands are toast. I just sanded one of my brother's knives that got a bunch of rust on it because his house cleaner put it through the dishwasher and it was not a stainless. So my hands are pretty toast here, but man, look at that close-up on there. And I've had a few Jigsaw models, but all titanium and brass, and I'll brought this one out here for this just so you could see. I really like the way this looks, but not quite as much as that. It's really cool because you got the contrast here of the natural titanium. And this is, it is really a cool looking pen, but I don't find myself going for it. It's just a little too much. Whereas this is just a little more subtle. You know, it's all the same zirconium. You know, granted the outside's the polished finish, but man, that is really, really cool. And it's insanely smooth. Who would have guessed? So this is exciting. This is about as close as it gets to a grail of a pen for me. There's still some things that won't make this my go-to carry pen, like the way that this stuff is, that the milling is done. It doesn't make it particularly comfortable on the hand. I still like writing with these ring grip and smooth. It just feels better in the hand to me. So that's still my go-to. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of being a collector, and just feeling like it's a brilliant looking pen. And then just to, you know, bring out another one I think that just kind of fits that essence to me as well, which is the dragon in Zirconium. And this one, if you just saw there, also has a dragon clip. I mean, I just appreciate the aesthetic of something like this so much, and it just this is very, very much on a different level for me in terms of just what I appreciate that someone can do in making a pen, more of the art side of it, if that makes sense, versus the, you know, the functional side of it. So yeah, that's a long time coming. Very happy to get that pen in hand and be able to see what it's all about. I've never actually gotten to handle one of these Zirconium Jigsaws from Smooth Precision Pens, and yeah, does not disappoint. In fact, it just, when it came out of the box, it just was better than I was expecting, honestly, just in terms of the overall aesthetic. So this one's got a little bit of use on it, but it looks pretty darn good for, given, you know, these haven't sold for a couple years and you can't get them new. Super happy with being able to get my hands on that. So that's all for now. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks again for the seller, or the gentleman that made the trade here, friend of the channel. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.